Aloha and welcome to the Iolani Prep Basketball Classic presented by the Twin Fin. This is the second round of the girls tournament and we're getting set for the matchup between the Moanalua Na Menehune versus the James Campbell Sabres. Matchup of two OIA teams here in the second round of the girls tournament. Hello everybody, I'm Cardu Wechi alongside my partners Coach Mike Among and Kennedy Lopes. We are live from the Father Bray Athletic Center here on the campus of Iolani School in Honolulu, Hawaii. And this matchup is brought to us after the Iolani Raiders defeated the Na Menehune last night 60-34. And the Incarnate Word Academy Red Knights defeated Campbell 75-39. But both teams showed some heart in that first game. Moanalua was leading 4-2 after the first quarter against the Raiders, and Campbell at one point was leading 4-2 against the number one ranked Incarnate Word Academy Red Knights. And it was 15-12 after the first quarter, and it was close.
I was during that game. I was sitting behind the Campbell bench, and man, our coaches were into it. They were fired up. The players were into it, and it was exciting. And, I had to go home after being in the gym for 6 hours or 5 hours, and just caught the end of it when it was already kind of 70-35 for Incarnate Word. So I got to watch it back to see how they pulled away. But Campbell was impressive in that first quarter for sure, as was Moanalua in their first quarter.
I can save you a little bit of time and tell you, basically it was the Natalie Potts show yesterday. She had 24 points, 5 blocks, handful of rebounds and assists, and she's headed to Nebraska next year. And her size, she's 6'2", her length, they're all at display yesterday. And it's a little too much size for Campbell to handle at the end, and that's what helped them pull away. But yeah, we saw Aaliyah Bantolino have 15 points for the Sabres. We saw on the Na Menehune side, we saw Shiloh Li'i with 10. Jamie Smith had 6, and 2 other Menehunes had 6 as well. Campbell was pretty balanced too. Parado had 8. Molina Schultz had 12, so both balanced offensive attacks. And as a buzzer sounds in about 5 seconds, so send it down to our public address announcer, Kyle Minamoto, for the starters.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the Father Carondelet Center here on the campus of Iolani School for the 2022 Iolani Prep Basketball Classic. Game number 6 features the Campbell High School Sabres at the Moanalua Na Menehune. Please remember that sportsmanship is important not only for the athletes and officials, but also for the spectators. We ask that you enjoy the game and respect the equity of the sport by cheering for your team's success and applauding great plays. Please avoid all instances of poor sportsmanship. Also, for the safety of our student athletes, flash photography is not permitted at any time during gameplay. Mahalo for your cooperation. Let's meet the starting lineups. First for the Sabres. At guard, 5'5" junior number 13, Asia Molina-Schulte. At guard, 5'6" junior number 11, Aaliyah Bantolino. At guard, 5'6" senior number 3, Moore. At guard, 5'6" senior number 2, Faye Merceburg. And at guard, 5'6" senior number 10, Julian Parado. The head coach of the Sabres is Jazz Corporal. At 45-7 freshman, number 5, Nathan Brady. At guard, 5'6" sophomore, number 1, Rhea Nobleza. At guard, 5'7" sophomore, number 14, Lakeisha Mateo. At guard, 5'5" junior, number 10, Brady Turbin. At guard, 5'6" junior, number 23, Jamie Smith. The head coach of Falmouth is Carondelet.
Thank you, Kyle. Both teams going with the same starting 5 as last night. We didn't really get to see this starting 5 for the Sabres too much in the first quarter, as Teja Molina-Schulte picked up 2 fouls within the first 32 seconds, but once she came back in that second half, she made her presence felt. I think she had like 7 in a row at one point in that third quarter.
They showed a lot of tenacious defense last night from what I saw, and I expect that, they have a size disadvantage. Moanalua has the size advantage here, but I don't think that bothers Campbell so much.
Parado and Li'i will jump, and Menehune will secure the tip. They go to Li'i, cross court to Nobleza. Her shot no good. Rebound taken by the Sabres. Schulte up ahead to Parado. She'll get tripped up there. First foul of the game. That'll go on Jamie Smith. Bantolino will inbound to Mersberg.
Moanalua in their 1-3-1 defense they started with last night, and Bantolina starts it off.
She had 15 points last night, including a 3-point basket, and she hits a 3-pointer there from the wing. Nobleza gets it out top to Jamie Smith, back to Nobleza. Ritterbahn with it to Li'i. The hook shot, S shot, saved to a Sabre, pushed ahead by Bantolino. Just in front of the 3-point line, she'll knock down her jumper. She has 5 quick.
So smooth.
Yeah, we saw her get creative with her finishing last night. She had to finish against the trees, and Natalie Potts with her 6'2" wingspan, and Brooke Coffey and all those other post players. She was able to throw it up all sorts of ways to score those points last night.
Her game reminds me a little bit of Anakalea from Damien. She's got that same kind of movement, real smooth, not afraid to put the ball up in the air.
There's a timeout there. Minute 18 into the contest there by Coach Kirk Ranolo. Trying to settle down the troops a little bit. Ritterbahn with the ball, guarded by Schulte. Li'i with it, guarded by Parado. Li'i looking for position, able to get it. Down low, can't finish. Rebound taken by Haley Moore. Pushed up ahead to Bantolino. Driving righty finish. It's pretty.
Very pretty. Just slicing through the defense.
Started with the lefty dribble to get into the lane, split the defenders, and threw it up with her right. Li'i now with a layup opportunity, and she's fouled. She'll go to the line for 2.
I think one of our microphones can pick it up, but when Campbell's on defense, you try to listen and see how much chatter they have. really communicating well with each other.
You know, Coach Dean was mentioning that last night where they had switch everything, so for them it's easy because they're all the same height and there's no mismatch. Well, the mismatches come from the other team having taller players, but with them they can all be interchangeable on defense. Schulte right at the free throw line. Tried to get it out to Moore. Broken up and out of bounds. Last touch by Moanalua. Inbound goes up top. 3 ball. No. Second chance here for Bantolina. She got the offensive board. Parado for 3. Second try for her. That's good.
Some sort of injury?
That was Braden Ritterban who went out of the game just now. He's getting checked out by one of the trainers there. Turnover forced here from the Sabres. Checking
Again,
in was Denzel Fontanilla.
The Campbell defense smothering.
Mersberg thought about a 3, instead drove it and was able to get that finger roll in.
Yep, just kind of snuck it in over the rim, just barely, but crawled in and around and in.
Jamie Smith being guarded by Mersberg, gets it to Nobleza, who dribbles it off her leg and out of bounds. Another turnover here. Second of the game for the Menehune. Bantolina to Schulte in the corner. Double team comes. She passes out of it. Cross court goes to Mersberg, who threw a pass, I think, to the corner, but it's stolen by the Menehune, and they will pick up a foul. That'll be on Tasia Molina Schulte.
Great hustle by Molina Schulte. She chased down the loose ball, saved it in the corner, ran into the bleachers, and then came back and was a little too aggressive trying to get that steal or that jump ball.
Jamie Smith being guarded by Mersberg. Nobleza guarded by Moore. Able to poke it away off of last touch by Moore. Stay with the Menehune here. Pass is stolen by Schulte. Pull it back out. Parado for 3. And the lefty hits once again. That's her second 3. Third of the game for the Sabres. They're 3 of 4 from beyond the arc. Smith guarded by Mersberg once again. Double team trying to get there. Mateo was falling to the ground, no call. Ball taken away by the Sabres. Moore with it. Mersberg, cross court, Parado, heat check. Ooh, can't hit 3 in a row. Molina Schulte able to get the second chance, can't finish, but Parado gets the third chance and converts that. Lead is now up to 15, and the second time out of the first quarter, just called by Coach Ranolo. This game did start a little late. Menehune had to deal with a little Friday traffic coming into town.
Yeah.
So the game tipped off a little late. Maybe they're still trying to shake off a little of that rust from sitting on the bench. Campbell was able to shoot around at halftime of the first game, and they got here early.
Yeah, great point, Carter. It's, you know, if you're thrown off of your rhythm in any way, you know, pre-game routines, that can definitely play on your brain. They look like they were okay once they got in the gym, but yeah, it's got to be affecting them a little bit. On top of that, you have to deal with the smothering defense of Campbell. So, yeah, Coach Ranola's trying to fire them up a little bit, play with a little more heart maybe. Try to match Campbell's intensity at least. But again, the height advantage from Moanalua not affecting Campbell at all. They're smothering again. I got to find my thesaurus and think of more words.
Nobleza with the ball. Now Li'i with it beyond the arc. Jamie Smith with it now. Vantolina on her. Nobleza for three. That's good. It's a deep three there. Probably about 3 feet behind the arc there. Sabres with it in their half-court set. Vantolina is able to find, goes back to Vantolina. 3 ball, the corner. That is Jane Elaine Sotelo for 3. Freshman, 1 of 3 on the squad.
Yeah, that zone defense is gonna give up some 3-pointers. Just because you can't really cover all the corners of the half court. So Moanalua is going to have to work extra hard to run at shooters. Campbell doing a good job of spacing out and moving the ball.
Shot is blocked there. Vantolina's shot was blocked. I don't know who got the hand on it. There's about 3 Moanalua players in that area. Nobleza, top of the key, driving. Ball is stripped away. Maybe a jump ball. Possession goes to the Sabres.
Coach Ranola in one of the referee's ears, trying to explain, hey, can you watch for this? Looked like a hand check on defense.
Sotelo has 2 shot attempts and 2 threes on both corners. Now she's guarding Nobleza. Second chance, Li'i. Ball is stripped away and out of bounds. Last touch, Sabres. Ball stays with Moanalua. 53.4 seconds left in the first frame. Nobleza guarded by Sotelo. She's driving. Hit on her way up. She'll have 2 shots.
You know, with this, 16-point spread here, that's one way to try and get back into it. Slowly drive, look for contact, go to the free throw line. The clock's not running, right? You can put points on the board, but on the flip side, you got to come down here and make sure you guard everybody on the Sabres team.
Nobleza's second free throw is long. Li'i gets the miss. He's going to stay with Moanalua. Last touch by Sabres. We go down into the post for Li'i, but that's broken up. Pushed up ahead.
Wow.
Nice pass. Haley Moore, the pass from
Sotelo.
Sotelo.
Beautiful pass.
threaded that needle between about, I think that was 3.
4, at least 3. Perfect bounce pass.
Good vision by the freshman. Instant impact right there. Nobleza's fouled in her jump shot. It's 2 fouls now on Haley Moore, so some foul trouble here for one of the Sabre starters.
Gotta knock those free throws down.
Long rebound taken by Schulte. Up ahead goes to Mersberg. She's driving, kick out to Schulte. Elbow jumper, no. Moanalua fighting for the rebound. Buzzer will sound at the end of the first quarter. The score is Moanalua 8, Campbell 25. So good start there by the Sabres. They were able to shoot 10 of 14 from the field. Moanalua shot 2 of 6, and they had 6 turnovers. Campbell also went 5 of 7 from long range.
Yeah, 5 of 7 will do it in one quarter. That's getting it done. Yeah, Moanalua, I think, has to just kind of settle down. They might change their defense a little bit. They might have to with Campbell hitting so many threes and open threes. But Campbell, you know, again, they're disciplined. If they don't have it, they're driving to the bucket. They're also getting it, you know, mid-range shots, some layups, one offensive putback, I believe. So they're not relying on the 3. But I think their key to success is on the defensive end. They just guard.
Start the second quarter here with Moanalua with the ball. Inbound it to Megan Colo.
Kind of looks like Campbell's working on a different defense. Like a 1-2-2 zone.
That defense forces another turnover as they're looking for Menehune, but she traveled. Sotelo shovels it out to Schulte. Can't hit that. Lee with the rebound. Nobleza bringing the ball up. Double team coming. He's able to get it to Layla Lopez. The foul call goes on the Sabres. That will be on Julian Parado. Lee is calling for it. She had 3 Sabres around her. I'm not sure who the foul goes on. It goes on Schulte. So it's Schulte and Moore, both with 2 fouls apiece for the Sabres. So some foul trouble starting. Lee has hit her first 3 free throws.
There's a 6-to-1 foul differential. Campbell has six fouls called on them. Moanalua only 1, but I mean it's the style of defense too. I mean, that's nothing against the referees there. Campbell's very aggressive, man-to-man. Moanalua sitting in their zone a little bit more.
Mersberg. Osaka for 3.
Oh,
she
man.
hits it.
Everybody shooting is hitting. And again, when you have Mersberg on the point of this defense, it's that's pretty scary.
And now that is a 3rd player with 2 fouls here for the Sabres as Faith Mersberg joins Moore and Molina Schulte with 2 personal fouls apiece. Nobleza hits the first. That gives her 5 points. She's 2 of 5 from the line. She hits them both.
Namenihuni sticking in this 1-3-1 defense. Coach Renola trying to make some adjustments as far as how to make sure they pick up the shooters.
They're double checking the fouls. Something happened there and it showed 3 fouls on Mersberg, and I think the Campbell coaching staff noticed that and had the ref go talk to the scorer's table. Parado with it. Up top, Mersberg. Sotelo, baseline jumper, that's good. She's perfect from the field so far. 3 of 3, 8 points. One nice pass. Li'i with it down low. Able to throw up her jump shot in.
Nice job by Layla Lopez to pass out of that trap.
Sotelo to Parado for 3.
Oh, man.
That's good. Campbell can't miss right now. Their lead goes up to 19.
And Parado's her shot is interesting. She's a lefty, and she kind of starts that thing down by her hip and eventually gets her elbow under it, but she's effective with it.
Out goes Sotelo and Mersberg. That was a very impressive showing for that freshman Sotelo. 8 points, 2 assists. Cross court looking for Natalie Colo. Couldn't find her. Passes a little high. Both Colo sisters, or twins, are on the court. Megan and Natalie for the Namenihune. Second game in a row we've seen twins on the court. Cross court goes to Schulte. Her 3 is long. Rebound taken by the Sabres. Second chance here. Bantolina in the lane. That's short. Li'i with the rebound. Back to her to get it across half court. Mateo with it. Pass is tipped and stolen by the Sabres. Up ahead goes to Schulte. Can't finish with the right. Rebound taken by Li'i. Passed up ahead to Mateo. Mateo driving. She draws the foul. She'll go to the line for a 1-and-1.
Again, the relentless pressure by the Campbell defense. Moanalua cannot breathe, much less pass and shoot.
It's the 3rd foul on Haley Moore, so she'll go to the bench. Actually, no, they'll keep her in the game. Mateo's first free throw is good. Acacia Mateo is coming from Damien last year. She was one of the freshmen on that squad last year. She was one of 2 departures from that Damien team from last year. Can't hit the second. They say the ball is last touched by a Moanalua player. Molina Schulte with the ball to the younger sister, Kaden Parado. Schulte for 3 from the corner. That's short. No. Ball is last touched by Haley Moore and out of bounds. Moanalua will get possession. Campbell is now 7 of 12 from long range. Nobleza is going to pick up a foul. And that is Molina Schulte's 3rd foul. So 2 players with 3 fouls, 1 player with 2 fouls for the Sabres. And the next Sabre foul will be a 2-shot bonus. the rest of the way. Nobleza has been to the line 6 times already. She is 4 of 7 now. Five of 8.
Nice. You know, she, again, hitting your free throws is important here, but when you're hitting 2 over here and giving up 3 threes on the other side, that's, you know, that math is not good. So, Moanalua.
Angelina for 3.
It's going to have to step out a little bit more.
Nobleza in the lane. Had some contact, no call. Vantolino's pushing it up ahead. She thought about the 3. Sotelo is off the mark for the first time in this game. Rebound taken by Jamie Smith. She's pushing it up ahead. Nobleza for 3. That's short. Long rebound goes to the Na Menehune. The foul call goes to Jana Lynn Sotelo. And that'll send Lakeisha Mateo to the free throw line. Not every day do you see 10 team fouls to 1.
Yeah, but like I said earlier, it's the style of defense, right? It's
The on-ball pressure.
yeah. And with this game already starting late, that's not good for our schedule, but it is what it is.
Our friends at Spectrum can wait a little bit.
They do it all the time, right? Hawaii sports people or sports people Hawaii or whatever it is.
Mateo hits both. The lead is down to 17. Good pass down low for Wilkes. She can't finish. Rebound taken by the Menehune. A good find there by Bantolina, I think, who threw that initial pass. Nobleza to the corner, back to Nobleza. Picks it up right before half court. Picked up by Mersberg. She's driving now. To step around. Tagasolo Wilkes. Pass is intercepted now. Turnover here for the Sabres. Their 3rd of the game. Jamie Smith with it. Mateo driving. He's gonna pick up a foul call. Uh-oh. She's holding her ankle, one of the Sabres. That is Jana Lynn Sotelo, and that is her 2nd foul. So 2 players with 2 fouls, 2 players with 3 fouls for the Sabres.
That makes 10. But I think they have 11.
Yeah, Parado has the other.
See, my math is not that bad.
Parado is getting checked out by one of the trainers here. Jumping around on 1 foot. Looks like she's good to go. Mersberg to Parado. Her sister's open, but she didn't pass it to her down low. Mersberg is surveying. Back to Kaden Parado. Her shot's long. Rebound taken by the Menehune. Nobleza's pushing it up. They don't have the numbers yet, so they'll pull it back. Mateo, guarded by Kaden Parado. Nice crossover there. Nobleza, top of the key. Some contact there, but the ball is stripped away. The ball is then dribbled off the leg of a Sabre and out of bounds. Two minutes exactly left in the first half. And another foul This time it is on Aaliyah Bantalino. This will be the 19th and 20th attempts here from the free throw line here for the Mount Menehune. Any guesses on how many they made, Coach Among?
How many free throws?
Of those 19.
Of the 19 three-pointers?
Free throws.
Free throws. I'm going to say 13.
They made 15.
15. Dang it. Numbers. And, you know, I'm looking at the scores, 14-point difference. You know, Moanalua, if they just keep playing and going, you know, they got to go to the line, make their free throws. I sound like a broken record, but again, you got to get up on these shooters for Campbell there. They've been deadly so far. You got to force them to do something different, be uncomfortable, which is hard to do because this is a tough Campbell squad.
Mateo is at the line. This will be her 8th attempt of the half. And she is 7 of 8 from the line. Parado with it, up to Mersberg. Bantalino top of the key, driving, kick out to Mersberg. Parado from the corner thought about the three. Parado driving now. Her lefty runner is good. She has 13 points to lead the way for the Sabres. Runner in the lane from Fontamilla is no good. Rebound taken by the Sabres. Quickly up ahead. Mersberg has it. Bantalino free throw line, jump shot, no. Second chance, Parado, no. Ball is on the ground, jump ball. Possession will stay with the Sabres. Moanalua kind of forgot about Parado there on that box out, and she had a free lane to go grab the ball.
Yeah, it's got to be all 5 people boxing out. Again, one shot and rebound. Can't give Campbell extra chances.
Mersberg thought about that three. Bantalino back to Mersberg. Parado corner goes for more. Mersberg will shoot it from the top of the key and hit it.
Goodness gracious.
9 of 15 from three-point range. Another turnover here, the 10th of the half for the Menehune. Parado with it, lefty dribble. Mersberg 2 in a row. Yes, sir. Tenth three-pointer, her second. She has 8 points. Nobleza tried to get it to Rhea Ramos.
Yeah, Ramos was cutting baseline there. Thought there was an open lane there, but oh, you can't let this happen.
Bantalina's three, no good.
And
Puka Fatu, second chance, no. Third chance, Mersberg. More for three, no. Fourth chance here for the Sabres. Bantalino, no. More again at the buzzer. This Campbell team is not afraid to shoot from long range.
Well, they're unselfish too, you know. They're willing to give up a good shot for a great shot, and man, they can all shoot it too. Goodness.
11 three-pointers in that first half.
I want to say at least 5 different people have made a three.
You got you by one. They have 6 different players.
6 different players hitting a three. Goodness.
Sotelo has 2. Mersberg has 2. Moore has 1. Parado has 3. Bantalino has 2. And Hosaka has 1.
Wow. Yeah, tough to stay in a game when a team is shooting like that.
Moanalua had 11 turnovers in that first half. They did shoot 16 of 20 from that free throw line, but the real killer was that plus 10 in the column of three-pointers made, and that's a plus 30 for the Sabres.
Yeah.
Shot 51% from the field compared to 27% for Moanalua.
Yeah, if it was 16 three-pointers out of 20, then we're talking about a different game. But I mean, that's excellent. 80% from the free throw line. You love that as a coach. But again, I'm interested to see if they're going to stick in that 1-3-1 zone. Campbell so far has kind of exploited it. So interesting coaching decision there.
Yeah, in that first half, the Sabres had 2 players in double figures. Julian Parada with 13. Bantalina had 10. 2 other players had 8. They had a total of 6 players in the box score. As for the Na-Menehune, they're led by Rhea Nobliza with 8. Keisha Mateo went 7 of 8 from the free throw line and has 7. Shiloh Li'ili has 6. And now we're getting to, you don't see it on the camera, but both of the mainland teams that are staying at the Twin Fin are taking some warm-ups. Located steps from the waters of Waikiki Beach, the Twin Fin opened last month following a multi-million-dollar renovation. The refreshed hotel, named after a surfboard with 2 fins, features updated guest rooms, an ocean-inspired design, authentic experiences rooted in Hawaiian culture, and front-row views overlooking the pristine south shore of Oahu. The resort embraces Hawaii's laid-back and lively spirit, with endless opportunities to share memorable and meaningful moments. I think that was you, Coach Among, that mentioned the logo. You saw the fins, both in the W's and in the ends.
And the ends, yeah. I hope they don't mean sharks, though. I hope the ones in the ends doesn't mean that there's sharks in the water when you're surfing on your twin fin.
Yeah.
Sorry to bring that up, but no, it's an excellent, excellent logo. I love it.
So the mainland teams, like the ones that we can see now on your screen, is the Carondelet Cougars are staying at the Twin Fin. The Cougars are coming here from Concord, California, and the South Medford Lady Panthers are staying there, and they're from Medford, Oregon. The last mainland team that will be playing today is the Incarnate Word Academy Red Knights, and they, I think, are also staying there. And they're from St. Louis, Missouri. Yeah, this next game is going to be on OC16, so turn the YouTube off once this game ends and go to channel 1016 for those of you guys with Spectrum to go watch our friends across the way. Felipe Ohastro and Dean Shimamoto will have the call. I see Jimmy Bender there as well.
Good old Jimmy Bender. Excellent sideline reporter. And they actually, all of those guys, they're really good. Enjoy watching all the different sports that they bring. Did you happen to catch any of the cheerleading that they did? Felipe is just, I mean, come on. He's a master of all. I mean, how can you go from football to basketball to volleyball and then to cheerleading? Goodness. That was impressive.
So for those of you Iolani fans that are thinking about watching the next game against Carondelet Cougar, or to watch the Cougars in the next game scheduled to tip at 6:30, there is 2 Iolani connections to their head coach. We mentioned one yesterday. I don't know if you guys were listening, but Kelly Sopak's baseball coach was Dave Chun back in the day at Bethel High School.
And they're taking a photo right now. Dave Chun in the yellow.
There you go. Dave Chun is right there. That was in Spanaway, Washington. And there was also another connection. Thanks to Dave Chun for this, by the way. He said Kevin Aoki, class of 80, taught Kelly at Bethel High School. So he has 2 of his Iolani connections right there.
Perfect.
I don't think I could have found that without Dave Chun. So
No, that's a deep cut for sure.
yeah,
Yeah.
Dave Chun, a 5th grade teacher down in the lower school.
And it looks like their coaching staff has some nice 5 birdies polos on. And I know Dave Chun has some sort of connection
Yeah.
with that company, so I think he hooked them up with that. Those are nice.
But the Carondelet Cougars are led by 2 players going to D1 schools already. Jamie Kent to the University of Pacific in Stockton, California, and Ali Cummins, who's going to Northern Arizona. She didn't suit up yesterday, but I don't see any players not dressed right now for the Cougars, so perhaps she might be playing later today.
Maybe.
South Medford is led by their Oregon State commit, Donovan Hunter, along with the Schmierbat sisters. They have some size with their post players in Kim Cerrone as well. And have a freshman listed at 6'3" as well. So it'll be a battle between California and Oregon to come at scheduled to tip, I think, at 6:30. Probably will be a little later as it is 5:56 right now.
It's interesting to watch their press. They have like a diamond press, 1-2-1-1 type of press, and the point of the press is our Iolani program kind of runs a similar full court press, and that point is called the Madman. We've heard it called the Madman. So Donovan Hunter plays that position, and she's tough to get around. Lots of deflections, lots of steals. At least what I saw against Konawaena last night.
Yeah, last year that Madman position was played a lot by JD Mandaquit, who I think they're watching from Utah right now.
Yeah,
Both
Mandaquits.
of the Mandaquits are at Real Salt Lake Academy out in, I think, Herman, Utah.
Hope you're all well, healthy, happy holidays to you.
They get a white Christmas this year.
Yeah.
Now Campbell's out here taking some shots. Locking in from long range once again. Just under 40 seconds left before the start of the second half. South Medford's taking some pictures up there. I can see their selfie stick going up.
You know, other than Parado, all their forms look very similar. Like they must really work on their shooting form. They got really nice high finishes, good wrist flicks on that, getting rotation on the ball. Oh, I know what I was going to ask you. You guys are young, but so there was a Los Angeles Laker left-hander, or actually it wasn't left-hander, he was a right-hander. But he had this weird release, but he was so effective with it. Kind of came from behind his ear. You remember that name? Back right around when Magic Johnson was a rookie.
Do not.
Jamal Silk Wilkes. He was a dead-eye shooter, but he had this weird thing where he went behind his ear and then up over his head. Parado's shot made me think of that.
Moanalua with the ball to start the second half. Jamie Smith with it. driving. She'll throw it up with her right. Too strong. Rebound taken by the Sabres, and they're out and running once again.
Yeah,
Put it back.
Their style doesn't change, right? Doesn't matter what the score is. They're gonna
Schulte, baseline jumper is good.
They're gonna press. They're gonna play tough D, get the rebound, and go.
Nobleza with the ball. Double team came, but she passes out of it. Jamie Smith reverse. No, she gets her own rebound. Nobleza driving lefty. That's blocked. But they'll get a foul call.
I like that. I think Nobleza knew that wasn't a foul, or she didn't feel like she got fouled, and she went over and slapped hands with Parado, saying nice block. Good sportsmanship there.
Now Nobleza is looking for her 10th point of the game here. She gets that.
She'll take the 2 free throws though.
She's 7 for 10 from the charity stripe. Parado swings it into the corner, back up top to Bantolino. Mersberg for 3, nothing but net. Her third three-pointer of the contest. She's in double figures with 11 now. Smith picks up her dribble, goes corner for Fontanilla, and she lays it up and in.
Nice little floater, Fontanilla.
Mersberg with it. Some more. Back up top, Mersberg. Schulte for 3. That's good.
Now a 1-2-2 press by Campbell.
Nobleza's 3 comes up short. Rebound taken by Schulte. She's looking ahead for Bantolina. Righty finish from the left side is good. Off glass. Good look ahead there. Ramos into the corner for Mateo. Smith with it, guarded by Bantolino. Double team came, poked away by Bantolino, stolen by the Sabres. Bantolino off and running. Pass is broken up there by Nobleza. Good job of her jumping into that pass lane.
Yeah, she anticipated that well.
Bantolino goes cross court to Moore, can't get it there. And Satella will check in for Moore.
It's a rare turnover, right? How many? Not too many for them. 2 turnovers for Campbell. That's a pretty good stat there.
Jamie Smith with the ball. Bantolino is hounding her.
Yeah, she cannot get away.
Once again, Bantolino locking down Smith here. Almost poked it away. A timeout called by Coach Ranolo. We haven't seen Shiloh Li'i in a while. They've gone smaller as the Na Menehune.
Yeah, she's even got her shoes off and her warm-up jersey on.
Good catch, I didn't even see that.
Interesting. Yeah, we didn't see any kind of injury or anything.
She is smiling on the bench, so
Yeah.
if it is an injury, doesn't seem to be super serious.
Right. But man, what do you do? I mean, you're trying to think as a coach, what would I do? I said it. I would maybe change my defense. Just try to get them off of their rhythm. But again, Campbell is just they're pretty versatile, right? They're hitting a lot of threes, but they don't rely on them.
So forgot to mention Returbin also has her shoes off. She got injured at the start of the game. And now she has the clipboard, so maybe she's drawing up some plays for her teammates right now. That is a shot clock violation, the second one of the day. 35-second shot clock that will be adopted by the ILH following this season.
It actually looked like a 5-second call before the shot clock went off.
Sotelo's spot is that corner. Doesn't matter which side, she's perfect from the corner. She's into double figures. Nobleza guarded by Bantalina. One of the few players today that's been able to get away from Bantalina's defense. Drew a foul on her. Jamie Smith inbounds it to Rhea Nobleza, guarded by Mersberg. Into lane she goes, can't finish that layup. Parado with the rebound, pushed up ahead to Mersberg. Driving, she's gonna get called for a travel. Wanted to get it to Sotelo, but Sotelo was one step behind, so she took an extra step.
Exactly, Carter. She was waiting for that backdoor cut. She saw it before Sotelo did.
Jamie Smith guarded by Sotelo now. Mersberg is able to force a bad pass by Nobleza, stolen away by the Sabres.
Suffocating. I've thought of another word. Suffocating defense. I'm going to start thinking of more. This is amazing. This is...
Parado hits, and that's their 15th three of the game. They're 4 of 4 from three-point range in this second half.
Wow. So
Natalie Colo's shot is short. Rebound taken by Mersberg, and she's up ahead already. And will drive, can't finish. Rebound taken by Smith. She had the hesitation going, got past Smith, but couldn't finish. Nobleza misses. Rebound taken by the Menehune. That's almost stolen. Now it's thrown away by the Menehune. I do like it that both Ritterban and Li'ili have now taken the closest spot next to Coach Ranolo. Both have the clipboard in hand, and even if they might be hurt, they're helping out their teammates.
yeah, look like they're having a good time over there.
Parado to Schulte. Mersberg thought about it. Back to Mersberg. Caden Parado with it. Corner for Puka Fatu. Haley Moore for three. No good. Second chance Fatu.
Yeah. Oh!
Parado was open. She'll think about the three. Now she'll drive, throw up a runner. Off glass, no. Third chance here for the Sabres. Schulte with the ball. Mersberg with it. Now Schulte with it on the left wing. Caden Parado for three. That comes up short. Fourth opportunity. Shot clock didn't reset.
Yeah, didn't hit the rim.
Puka Fatu in the paint. No. Rebound finally secured by Nobleza. Nobleza is driving, count the basket plus a foul. She has 12.
She's
That
working
is
hard.
Haley Moore's 4th foul.
Yeah.
And Akila Bell checks in for the Menehune, as well as Aaliyah Bantolino for the Sabres. It's a quick rest for her. Takes out Haley Moore with her 4 fouls. Nobleza hits the free throw. She's now 8 of 11 from the line. 19 of 23 as a team are the Na-Menehune from the charity stripe. Parado to her sister, Caden. Caden for 3. It comes up short again. Good rebound there by Aaliyah Bantolino in front of Akila Bell. She puts it up for some second chance points. Stolen away again by the Sabres. The 5th turnover in this half by the Menehune.
Again, Moanalua not doing a super bad job of covering shooters, but Campbell patient enough. Patient enough and willing to pass the ball to the open person.
Bantolina hits her 3rd 3. She has 17 points. Some contact there. There's Acacia Mateo drawing the foul. That is Caden Parado's 1st foul.
Yeah, and 0 fouls against Moanalua here in this 3rd quarter so far.
1 foul in the game.
1 foul in the game. Yes, that's a stat. Again, result of the style of defense and the types of shots that they're giving up. Great job from the free throw line.
Parado would get that shot off if that counted. If that went in, it would have counted. But at the end of 3, it is 67-31. Sabres with the big lead.
Yeah, sorry. I again I'm saying the same thing over and over, but I'd like to see Moanalua try something different. I think the outcome of the game is decided by now. I'd like to see Campbell use more of their bench players and give them some experience. So I wonder what's going to happen here in this 4th quarter. This is a tough game to coach when the spread is like this on either side, right? If you got this huge lead or if you're trailing a lot, what do you want to work on? Where do you want to see improvement? So that's what I'm going to be watching for here.
To your credit, they are putting in Michaela Laneza, who is yet to see action here in the tournament.
Well, I also see Bantolina out there too.
Bantolina, only a junior, so she has 1 more year. Oh, there's a baby running on the court.
Uh-oh.
And now they're still on the court, actually.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It's playing tag.
can't say that I've ever seen that.
Bantolino with it now. Osaka for three.
Oh,
In and out. And it's going to be off a saber and out of bounds. White ball. Now that baby is climbing up the bleachers.
looks to belong to one of the Campbell assistants. Campbell, unrelenting. Oh, nice steal there.
Megan Colo with the steal. Laneza with the ball. Mateo with it, driving. Kick it back out. Too high for Nobleza.
Nobleza has been a workhorse for Moanalua these past 2 days.
Parado got out of that double team. Osaka into Parado. And Puka Fatu gets into the scoring column with her first basket of the game. Nobleza with it. Corner goes to Laneza. Her shot is short. Rebound taken by Osaka, but that's ripped away by Mateo. Laneza again. That's short too. On that board, I just saw Shiloh had written and told Akila to post up. Whoever was defending her, she had in all caps the word post up.
Coach Ronaldo drawing something up. Teaching over there on the bench, that's nice.
Kaden Parado in and out. Rebound taken by Megan Colo. Nobleza with the ball. She's driving. Finds a lane but can't finish. Rebound taken by Mersberg. She's pushing it up ahead. Good pass into Kaden Parado on the post. Ball got stripped away as she tried to dribble it. Laneza with it. Double team coming. Mateo gets it across half court. Finds its way to Akila Bell. Mersberg with it. Taga Solo Wilkes can't hit.
Another
Second
offensive
chance.
rebound.
Parado shot is blocked. She's now fighting jump ball. Possession will go to the Menehune.
Nice block shot by Nobleza, hustling out towards the short corner.
Haley Moore will come in for Puka Fatu. Nobleza. Kick out to Laneza. Now it's Mateo driving. She made the layup, but as after the foul was called. Mateo into Smith, tried for the quick hitter, but that was blocked. Tipped out of bounds by the Sabres. We'll stay with the Menehune. Sabres now come away with a steal here. Parado up for Mersberg. Parado to Moore for Wilkes in the corner. She's driving. Ball is loose. Jump ball will stay with the Sabres. Layla Lopez will check back into the game. Out goes Acacia Mateo.
Good to see bodies on the floor. You know, this type of game is still playing hard.
Kaden Parado up top to Moore. Back to Parado for three. No, rebound by her sister, Julian Parado. Parado with it again. Has her sister in the corner. Moore with it. Wilkes has it. Back out to Julian Parado. 17 on the shot clock. Mersberg with it. Wilkes. Layup is too strong. Was fighting for her second chance. Couldn't get it.
I think although Mersberg is still in the game, I think coaches told her not to shoot. She's looking for her teammates the whole time, handling the ball, running the offense, and providing this unbelievable defense.
Nobleza can't finish. Came up short on that runner. Kaden Parado for three. That's good.
Is it like 7 or 8 different players have hit a three? It's got to be.
It's 8 players have hit a three. Good job there by Kaden Parado of jumping that pass lane, tipping it out of bounds. 9 of the 10 players that have played today for the Sabres have scored. Last one being Wilkes. I'll bet they'll be trying to get the ball into her hands the next coming possessions. Second chance here for the Menehune. Lopez with it, and they're going to get a jump ball call. Ball will stay with Menehune. Nobleza with it, guarded by Molina Schulte. She's driving, goes up a runner, no. Long rebound taken by Bantalina. Pass is stolen by the Menehune.
Yeah, I doubt
Smith.
Bantalina is going to take any shots either.
Foul called. 2 shots. Go on Janelyn Sotelo.
All game long, right? Moanalua has barely got an easy look at a shot, any kind of shot, a layup, a floater, a three. Campbell's gonna go far in their OIA league.
That was the first points of this fourth quarter there by the Menehune.
Bantalina's only a junior. Goodness.
They'll graduate Mersberg, Moore, Julian Parado, Hosaka, and Puka Fatu. So they'll return a core of Bantalina and the freshmen Sotelo, Wilkes, and Kaden Parado.
Nice pass by Smith. Let's see if Lopez can hit her free throws here. Oh, almost.
Schulte with the ball. Sotelo, someone's shoe is lost.
Mateo.
So this will be Wilkes' chance to get into the scoring column. 5'7" freshman, Kalia Tagasolo Wilkes. We didn't see her play against Incarnate Word yesterday, but she's getting a bunch of minutes tonight. I was just about to ask you when's the last time there's been a team with just one personal foul, but they picked up a second. So.
Well, two is rare as well.
Need some Iolani Classic statisticians or historians. And she banks in the free throw, and all 10 Sabres who have played today have scored. Not sure that's how she drew it up in her head, but
Take it.
Still a basket.
Take it.
The pass is now stolen by Sotelo. She'll lay it up with her left. She's an impressive looking freshman. Long and lanky there, Jana Lynn Sotelo.
Yeah, Coach Corpu's building a nice program out there in Eva.
Defense on Jamie Smith, forced a short shot just now. Sotelo. Wilkes tried to get it to her. Now it's a jump ball. Possession stays with the Sabres. Wilkes tries it again. Can't finish that. Menehune have the ball.
Get in there.
Fontanilla's runners short. Mateo for three. There you go. Their second three-pointer of the game.
Two-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Wilkes ran into some contact. Refs didn't blow their whistle there.
Yeah, they want this thing to be over as soon as possible.
Mateo dribbling it up behind the back. Jamie Smith has it now. Can still run a play here. 15 seconds to play. Driving. Fontanillo for three.
Oh, let that go.
Eric Morales with the call that it hit the shot clock. The Sabres will win 76-35. They will move on to play Konawaena tomorrow. That game will be televised on OC16. And now the Menehune will play Damien at 2 p.m. tomorrow. Initial thoughts, Coach Among?
Well, Campbell came out strong and finished strong and strong through the middle. So it was a tough day for Moanalua for sure. And like I said, Campbell, they're gonna make some noise in the OIA for sure. They play their style, and they're interchangeable, like you were saying earlier. They have their kind of stars in Bantolina and Mersberg. I think those are the two leaders of the team. But the other players are not very far behind in skill level and intensity. And Coach Corpu's really building a nice program there.
My apologies. Campbell, your next game will be at 6 p.m. I heard Kyle say that over the PA announcement. So that will follow. I forgot to mention this, but we have a 3-point contest tomorrow. So that will be at 5:15. Our friends at Spectrum will be broadcasting that. Then they'll broadcast the next 2 games. So the consolation championship game between the Campbell Sabres and the Konawaena Wildcats. And then whoever ends up in the championship game here in the winner's side of things. First game that'll determine first team in that winners in the championship game will be between the Carondelet Cougars and the South Medford Lady Panthers. Run through some stats here that Kennedy has collected for us. Sabres made 17 three-pointers in that game. They shot 44% from the field. They held Moanalua to 18% from the field. Forced 22 Moanalua turnovers. Moanalua did shoot 21 of 29 from the field. The main difference right there was that 3-point barrage. They had 4 players in double figures, led the way by Aliyah Bantalina with 17. Parado had 16. Sotelo and Mersberg both had 11. All 10 Sabres scored. The Menehune were led by Real Nobleza with 13. Acacia Mateo had 11. So the next game will be between the Cougars of Carondelet and the Panthers of South Medford. Then the next game will be, the last game of the second round will be between the host Iolani Raiders and the #1 team in the nation according to Max Preps, the Incarnate Word Academy Red Knights. Those 2 games you can see on our friends over at Spectrum. They'll be putting it on OC16, channel 1016. But that'll be all for us today on YouTube. Thank you, Coach Amung, for joining us for color. Thank you, Kennedy Lopes, for doing stats. On behalf of the students, faculty, staff, and administration of Iolani School, thank you guys for joining us tonight on YouTube. Mahalo nui loa to the good folks at the Iolani Athletic Department for their assistance. Our Manager of Media Services, Dane Kurihara, and his crew, including Ben Douglas and Kahea Burns, who set up our broadcast location and made this all possible. Erickson Cristobal has been the man behind the camera, thanks to the Director of Communications and Public Relations, Michelle He, who oversees us in all of these Iolani Live productions.
Thank
And
you.
for
Thanks
all
to
of
you,
them.
Carter. I want to interrupt you there. You did an excellent job today. Thanks, Kennedy, for all the wonderful stats. You guys make my job easier just talking over here like a windbag.
Thank you for your insight as a coach as well. And for all of us, this is us saying good night, everybody, and aloha.
Aloha.